What's good? This is Jen. Welcome back for another session. I'm following up on another topic related to the version Z updates. This will be specific to the panel missions that are newly implemented in the game, where you basically go through like multiple different boards, I think maximum of 5 in this case, and you basically complete missions, and with each board cleared, you'll get a reward. I think the first panel or first board was like 10 Dragon Stones as, reward for completing that. But I guess the point being, it's similar to some of the other gacha games I've played in the past, but it is something new. The one thing I do want to note is I kind of noticed this myself when, grinding through the story event, stage 6 for the copies of Goku, right, for the LR unit right here. Now, I think the first copy you get is an SSR, but the units in stage 6 are already awakened to a UR status, or rarity. So, one of the panel missions, the reason why I mentioned this is I think on the third board, and I saw a comment about it, but there's a mission specific to that Goku where you have to Dokkan awaken the guy. Now, the comment that I saw was about the individual was worried that, accidentally fed the SSR in the UR or what have you and potentially missed out on the opportunity, but I think even though that happened, if you awaken the unit to an LR, that would still count as a Dokkan awakening. Is what I would think. But I guess point being, if you want to just, you can never be too careful, so if you're worried about all that, because I don't know for a fact, just make sure you keep the SSR version of it, Dokkan awaken that unit, and then feed all the UR dupes into that unit once you go through stage 6 of the new story event, or I guess this is kind of like a DB story or whatever it's called. But I wanted to get that out of the way because there seems to be a little bit level of confusion about that, so I wanted to point that out. Now, I'll probably throw in a little gameplay footage here while I talk when editing, but you'll see a new section for it added into the game. So, you've got 5 boards to clear. These are all the panel missions. I'll go through it one by one. If you don't want to stick around, I'll post each of these missions for each board within the pinned comment. That way you can take screenshots and take it with you or what have you. So let's just run through it one by one. We'll start with board number 1. This one you just simply have to clear the tutorial. If you're a veteran player or have been playing for a while, this will be automatically cleared, I'm pretty sure. This one is basically just, build a team with 6 units included and clear a stage. Pretty straightforward stuff. You're going to have to do that anyway, so that's a pretty easy one to deal with. This one is the Turtle School training or Master Roshi training that's going on right now, related to like the link leveling, what have you. But that's what that is. You just have to clear it once. The next one will be just go through training one time, Z awaken a unit, use a training location, and all these are the rewards you get out of each of the missions. And then basically sell one of the Hercule statues, raise an SA level. This is basically stage 4 of the the Saiyan, the one with like the new DB story. Basically, just clear stage 4, you'll get the reward out of that. And again, once you clear all the board in board number 1, you'll get 10 Dragon Stones out of that as well. Moving on to board number 2, this is basically just exchange. Something in the Baba shop for Zenny, I think. Koukanjo de Zenny to Koukanshio. So basically, you have to use Zenny to exchange in the Baba shop, I think is what that is. Send a friend request, I think is what this one is right here. Summon on the friend summons one time, I guess. It's not really required. Yeah, one time only, so that's fine there. Use one of the incredible gems in the Baba shop. I think that's what that is. Use Baba points. That'll be another one. Achieve rank 30. Most of us have already achieved that, so that'll be automatic as well. Go through the growth event 3 times, so your daily stuff, you can go through it and you'll be able to clear that. This is stage 6 of that Dragon Ball story event, the attack of the Saiyans or whatever it's called. This is stage 9, you just have to clear that, and then once you clear board 2, you'll get 5 Dragon Stones as well as the 5 of each of the Grand Kais. Alright, so board number 3, you just have to use or consume 200 ACT or stamina. This is basically, I guess, obtain like 30 training items. So I guess you can go through some of the stages while you're, grinding, events or whatnot to clear that. This will be obtained, acquire 30 awakening medals. I don't know if the stuff in the gift box would classify for these, but maybe they will. I don't know. Z Awaken 5 times. This one is what is this? Chohonki no Chokessen. I guess this is like a new stage. I'm not familiar with this one, but this has to be like a new one that was added in. So just clear stage 2 on Z Hard. You'll be able to do that. Again, I'm not 100% on what I'll have to go check in game on what that is exactly. Alright, so this is the part, I guess it's, yeah, board number 3. So this is the one where it's specific to the Goku character where you have to Dokkan Awaken the unit. Again, if you want to be, careful, you can never be too careful, so if you want to be overly cautious, I would just recommend using the SSR to Dokkan Awaken the unit, even though I personally think awakening it to an LR still counts as that, but I'm not 100% on it, so better be safe than sorry is my point. This one is basically, I guess, this is like the Awakening Medal event, so you basically just have to clear that. It's been a while since I went through any of those stages, so this is like the, Karin's Tower, training event. Basically, you have to clear that. Again, these are stuff that I haven't done in a very, very long time because I haven't really had a need to, so it's kind of weird seeing that now. This is basically stage 12. You just have to clear it with the DB Story Saiyan event, and then once you clear all of these, you'll get 10 Dragon Stones out of that as well. Alright, let's move on to board 4. Consume at least 300 ACT or stamina. This will be Quest Area 1, Stage 5, Z Hard. You have to clear it. You've got to obtain 7 Dragon Balls. I'm guessing like stuff like this is automatic. Like, I mean, for us, we can't really do this anymore. So this one is basically summon Shenron, essentially, and use the wishes. So of course, like a lot of us can't do it anymore. So I would assume these are automatically, met in terms of like mission fulfillment. This is basically the new Goku. You have to raise the SA level to 10, use a support item and clear once. This one is, again, Dokkan Awaken the Goku unit. So I guess you essentially have to do it twice, but maybe the way to bypass this, potentially if you accidentally fed the SSR into the UR version, is just make a second set of the UR and obtain the 77 medals to get that unit to LR. I mean, if you want to take the long pathway to it, I mean, you can create 2 sets to get the SA20 for the LR anyway, so I guess that's, if it's like a fatal mistake you made for whatever reason, I guess you can bypass it that way too. This one is clear a Dokkan event once, obtain rank 50, and then by clearing that, you get 4 of the copies of the Goku, plus like 5 Dragon Stones and the potential orbs, so that is that. Board number 5, consume 500 ACT or stamina. Basically clear that DB Story thing 20 times. This one is raise a total of 50 link levels, so this one I'm sure will count retroactive, hopefully, but if not, it's going to be kind of a pain to complete. Not that it'll take that long, but it's still 50 levels that you have to raise, so it can, if you throw in a bunch of level 1 units on quest mode 23.8, I guess you can go through it pretty quickly. But this one is just basically unlock one route of the Goku unit that just came out that awakens an LR. This one is get the Goku unit to 100% potential in the hidden potential system. This is basically like the weekly God level training, the one with the Whis. I'm pretty sure this is what this one is. Equip a skill orb will be that one. Clear the B-Pen event, stage 1 at least once. Clear 1 stage of Extreme Z battle, and then once you finish all missions for the board number 5, you'll get 10 Dragon Souls and 3 Elder Kais. And what's funny is like you actually get 77 medals from completing all the boards. So like this is the amount you need to awaken into LR. Actually, these are it right here. So again, going back to the mistake potentially of feeding the SSR and the URs. Again, you're gonna get 77 medals for this. Like basically enough to awaken the LR from the UR. So if you made that tragic mistake and you can't counteract it any other way, then maybe this is the way to go about it. Make 2 sets. I mean, if you're essentially getting enough medals to awaken it to an LR, like I might as well just go ahead and create 2 sets. Honestly, that might be the way to go. But we'll see. I think this is pretty much it in terms of like the panel missions. So again, I wanted to address the thing about the SSR versus the UR copy of Goku that drops in the staged event. So that is one thing I did want to talk about, but also like the detailed mission, each of the missions required for the panel missions. So hopefully you found this helpful. As always, if you did, make sure to like the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, I do appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see if I can cover any more content today. We'll see, related to version Z. But until then, I will catch you guys next time.